You're listening to the You Don't Know Me Yet podcast network.
And 5, 6, 7, 8, we're on.
I don't know why that scared me.
Oh, I brought some goodies. Ones that you can enjoy because maybe your braces are off. You can enjoy these. Since you have to, do homework, you can't partake in the stuff. And it was on sale. That was like $6, and the bottles be like $8 plus. You know what I'm saying? But I got us some now and later.
Oh, I won't.
You don't do now and later?
I have a permanent retainer. I will get stuck in my molars. I think I'm old, and I think about stuff like that.
Well, no, because see, you're not old. It's just that you pay for your teeth. So they're
so hard. We used to eat these with the paper and all. We did not care.
Just a little bit.
Little piece of paper. That was fiber.
My favorite one is banana, which I got. I really want something free. This I got cherries, 2 cherries and 1 banana. But my favorite is the banana. Let me pull up my notes.
Let me tell you how I used to be fucking up banana Laffy Taffies. That's the best Laffy Taffy.
Yes.
People like, they taste like wax.
No, it's amazing.
They're good.
They are amazing. Like, child. Not my show notes being in my therapy notes. Oh, yeah, but so let me tell you about your friend. First off, this is a Daydreamers podcast, and we are the Daydreamers. I am Erin.
I'm K'Shana.
And a Daydreamers podcast is a reminder to do what makes you happy. And what made me happy today is now and laters, more specifically, the banana now and laters, bitch. I stopped by the store. K'Shana cannot partake in festivities. So I just got, first of all, what the fuck?
Why are you yelling?
Because this is Moscato. I could have sworn I picked up chardonnay.
You might as well leave that here.
What the fuck? I don't drink no goddamn Moscato.
But I do.
I'm gonna drink it today because that's just how I get down. Damn it! This is like water to me now.
Reading is fundamental.
I looked at the Chardonnay bottle.
You looked at it, but you got Moscato.
And I was like, okay, look at this Moscato right here.
And that's what you get for hating.
It doesn't give me that same tingle.
She got an attitude. It's okay.
I'm literally Zipporah right now. Like, Zipporah pouts now. So her pout is, she sits there like this, with her legs crossed. And she's like this. And she be holding her hands. I got it up for the camera, but her hands been in her lap like this. It'd be so cute.
She knows and it works.
No, it don't. She still get popped. She still get popped. I just be like, my grandma told me one time, she was like, Ashley, because she called me by my middle name. And she was like, it was always so hard to whoop you because you was still, she was like, no, I never liked whooping you because you would always look up at me with those big old pretty eyes. But, I was like, well, did you still whoop me? Yes, I did. It was just hard. It was hard for me to do it. She was like, it was hard for me to do it, but I did it. And I was like, okay, grandma. But now I totally get it because her pout face is just so precious. But I told your ass to sit down somewhere. I told your ass to not do this. I told your behind to stop saying what to me. But anyway, it's not what the fuck I wanted. Anyway, she can't participate in drinking festivities. So I got some damn now or laters. Fuck. I don't know, damn Moscato.
Moscato is good. Stop it.
I'm not saying it's not good. It's just that it's not my drink of preference.
Stop acting like, because for most of us, and write us and comment and respond, but for most of us, Moscato is probably like the first wine that you actually had.
The first wine I had was Arbor, actually.
That's not a wine. That's
it was my first. It was my first. And the only reason why I drank it...
It's a wine adjacent, I guess.
I drank it and stuff because that's really all I knew.
I mean, it tastes good.
It is. It's bubbly. But... and it was there. And... yeah, you remember I never had Alizé before.
It's a wine.
I never had Alizé. We'll have to wait till K'Shana's on like spring break or something so she can introduce me to Alizé because I've never had
it. I don't keep it in the house.
We'll make it a thing.
It's just always been around.
I'll taste it for the first time whenever K'Shana's on spring break because she's back in school.
I do miss?
What?
And I was actually talking to my brother about this. I was like, yo, where them fucking dailies at?
Bitch, I ain't drink no damn dailies.
Look, no, but that frozen Bahama Mama dailies. It's so good.
I'm just gonna go straight to the daiquiri shop.
But see, I want it not because of the alcohol content.
Oh, okay.
I'm a slushy girl.
Oh,
I
because
like
that's all it is.
slushies and popsicles and things. I like those things. I'm the type of person who would get a daiquiri because I want a slushy, not because alcohol.
Hard buzz.
Like the alcohol is a bonus.
I want a good day picnic buzz.
But I like
a good family barbecue buzz.
Slurpee.
But okay, so what was I saying? Zipporah? Anyway, but let me tell you about your friend. Okay, first of all, let me tell you about me saying, let me tell you about your friends. I was in therapy the other day. And my therapist is white. And I was talking about Larry. And I said to her, I was like, okay, girl, so let me tell you about your friend real quick. Or your little friend or friend. Either way, it was, let me tell you about your little friend, okay? And she was like, huh? I said Larry. She was like, she started laughing. And she was like, I love how you said that. And I was like, she's never heard that expression before.
That's okay.
But I was like, I just kept it moving. But she's like, she was laughing so hard. She's like, I love how you said that. And I was just like, yeah, girl. Yeah. So, let me tell you about your little friend, okay? He gonna tell me, But your little friend, K'Shana, your little friend Zipporah. God damn, what was I gonna say?
See the Moscato working already.
It's not the Moscato. It's just that I had so many different things I was like I need to bring up at the same time.
You hating on the Moscato.
I wasn't hating on the Moscato. I just moved on to something else. I've acquired a different taste.
Okay.
I'm not so much with the sweetness. Y'all know, I like that good chardonnay, buttery, crisp.
Chardonnay is a good pairing with a nice shrimping bread because of the oil butter content. It pairs well with things.
Does it now?
Butter, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I made a dinner. I had a small dinner party at one time, and I was like, let me look up the correct wine pairing to be an adult person. And
I know what I was saying. One of the things I was saying, I stopped drinking Arbor Mist because, I was drinking it, one, because that's all I knew. Two, I didn't know how to use a wine bottle opener. That's all right. So my mom got me this really nice mechanical one, and you put it on there and you press the lever down and it was really nice. Okay. And she was like, she got it for me for Christmas or something, or my birthday. She was like, so you can stop drinking Arbor, twist cap beverages and stuff. So from there, I started drinking wine. I think I was drinking like Zinfandel, because that's all I knew. And I don't know how I progressed to the other ones, but
wine is awesome.
It's amazing.
I think usually, again, y'all let us know, was y'all's first wine, not wine product, actual wine. Was y'all's first actual wine Moscato?
Mine probably.
Or was it Chardonnay? No. Usually it's like some sort of Merlot.
It's like a sweet.
It's usually a sweet, or was it sweet?
Or Zinfandel, because that's what all the aunties and mamas drank.
Was it the sweet red? You remember that fucking gallon we used to get? That fucking Rossi or whatever it was.
No, the only sweet red. The only sweet red I got, I used to get Barefoot Sweet Red, and I got that when I was older. Older than probably late 20s, mid late 20s, late after 25. But yeah,
that's Erin with these now ladies.
Girl, the light in your house be popping. I'm just keep looking at myself like, bitch, skin is glossy. Okay, so what did you do to make yourself happy, K'Shana? We've already got off topic.
I traveled, and that made me happy.
That's nice.
Spent time with my partner.
With partner? How is partner?
He's great.
We like partner. Mm-hmm. Partner was here, and my mom was here. We came for a visit, and partner came from around the corner with his trumpet playing. What was he playing? He was playing something for Zipporah.
I don't know.
I want to say
Zipporah was acting funny too.
Well, because her grandma was there.
And I was like, okay, favorites, because her favorite was there. That's fine. I be chopped liver when other people get around.
Now later was what it.
I'm just saying, I really, you know how kids get to be.
That'd be like fine.
Like, okay,
mm-hmm.
That's
but trumpet played something on his trumpet, and I was like, I call him Mr. Trumpet. Mr. Trumpet was playing something on his trumpet, and I was just like, when are we getting this show? Like, I need to hear this in live action, Mr. Trumpet. I love it.
Yeah, he's awesome.
He is cool. So what else did you do to make yourself happy?
Well, I don't know if this is necessarily to make myself happy, but I guess it's a mixture of both. But also, I got another suitcase, which is awesome, which I think is a part of having I was always taught to have good luggage. Like
We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. We're back.
my mother, everybody's parents are different or whatever, right? And maybe there was no emphasis on that for some people, but like I was always taught to have like she believed in like sets of things, like a actual matching set of good quality things. Like she was even down to like our like sleeping clothes. We were not allowed to sleep in like just big t-shirts or whatever. Like it had to be a gown or it had to be a pajama set, and you could not mix and match. I don't know why she was like that.
Do you still sleep like that now?
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Unless I'm like sick or something. Every now and again, like I won't, but I have a literal, like I have pajama sets and like nice nightgowns and things like that.
I'm a nightgown person. I don't like pants.
If it's cold,
not even that.
I think I have one set that's pants, and they're capris. So I don't know. That's more for like whatever.
Give
but
me
anyway,
a nightgown.
I had to get another suitcase, and I wanted to get like a nice set, but as we know, they cost money. A lot of money for like a decent set. You gotta at least be almost $300 or something close to it to get like the whole full thing. But I got a nice thing, and then I discovered suitcase covers, so it really doesn't matter if it matches all the way because you're just gonna put a cover over it regardless.
Yes, and she's getting a custom pom-pom for her suitcase.
Just make sure it's good quality. What the fudge? I guess somebody's going to my neighbor's house. I don't know. But yeah, I'm excited about that. It's like nice. It glides real smooth. I ain't be tripped up at the airport or nothing. So, and it's giant to replace
adult things.
Yeah, and my old one was like it's giving freshman year college. Betsy Johnson.
But, I mean, you're dating yourself because I see it. I'm like, okay.
I don't know. Like it's giving childish to me. Like in the print.
But you're saying this to somebody who has a multicolored pom pom crown.
But
on their head.
It's different. It's different. It's not about the crown. It's like that. It looks like the luggage of a teen person. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, I like that, and I was able to do that and get a nice quality suitcase with a 10-year warranty because I'm old and I look at stuff like that. I told my brother, I was like, "Oh, yo, I don't reach a new level of oldness because I am like really reading this warranty and I'm coming in here to look for a very specific brand. It's Samsonite, which is a good brand for luggage. I'm already displaying brand loyalty and making sure I can register the suitcase and all kinds of stuff. And I'm just like, okay. Yeah. But anyway.
Well, that made you happy.
Yeah, it was boring, but
no, it made you happy. That's all that matters. What I did to make myself happy was got a new shampoo. The shampoo is not new, but it's new to me. It's Tresemme. I used to use Tresemme back in the Gap when I had natural hair.
And that conditioner slapped.
Girl.
And it was cheap.
This one I got is for color because I dye my hair. So I'm like really excited to wash my hair and condition it with this color revitalization type Tresemme, shampoo and conditioner. It's gonna look probably the same.
I'll tell you what though, like what the hell?
It's always buku noises happening around your house.
That's they going in and out. I think she's going in and out of our house or something. But I'll tell you something. Tresemme, like their shampoo always smells good. I used to use their damn clarifying shampoo that they had. Came in a black bottle, really good.
What's clarifying shampoo for?
Oh, it gets all the shit out of your hair.
Oh,
all the oil, anything you got. Right. It's the shampoo you're supposed to use maybe once a month or every other month or something. Yeah. It literally strips your hair.
Oh, I'd be the one using it like every week.
And be like, why is my hair dry? What should we put in your... No, you can't clarify every week. Well, maybe Caucasians probably can, but we don't need to do that. I don't think. Unless you gotta really be putting some shit in your hair.
See, I put a lot of hair grease and stuff in my hair. Like I spray oil in my hair like all the time. Yeah, because I said I was using Dr. Bonner's.
That's clarifying.
Yeah,
That's gonna get it out.
Yeah, and I use like VO5 shampoo.
That's
yeah, because I want to get all the gunk and stuff out of my hair. But like I will come right back with the Blue Magic hair grease and oil that thing down.
You ever like
with
use
the Dew oil, the tea tree oil, the coconut oil, all in my hair?
You ever use Dr. Bronner's and messed around and didn't put on your body and messed around and didn't put lotion on that time?
Ooh, child.
And you just dry.
Clean though. Smells like lavender. I got the lavender smell.
You ever use peppermint?
Girl, yes. Well, that's what I use. That's what I use. I always use the peppermint, and I like lavender, and I'd be like, oh, I really want to get lavender, but I love that tingly feel with the peppermint. Girl.
Yeah, that peppermint is serious.
I use the lavender bar soap one time.
You got to be careful with that.
Oh, girl, you know what soap I've been using lately?
What?
Palmer's. You know, I got
the soap.
Girl, the coconut.
They got the cocoa butter soap.
Yeah, why I keep calling it coconut? Awesome. That's what I be meaning.
I don't know, because it smells good.
Yeah,
and they also make coconut oil products or whatever.
Girl, but I've been using that cocoa butter oil. I've been using cocoa butter oil spray in my hair. They got a soap. Is that a African American urge thing, or is that just like a black thing or a thing?
I mean,
I'm really into this cocoa butter.
White people use cocoa butter, and I'm gonna tell you why. They use it when they tan. But I found that out when I was in college.
I remember they wasn't using that when I was growing up.
When I was in college, they were using cocoa butter.
It was mainly the black girls using cocoa butter.
You could tell this is for tanning reasons, not for you putting on lotion, because they don't really put on lotion like that for no reason. This is just so they can get even. I'm just saying they don't, not for real. Not that I ever knew of. I'm sure somebody will correct me, but in my experience, they did not do that the way we did, get out the tub and put on lotion, immediately or whatever. They were using it for tanning, and you knew they didn't know any better, at least these ones, as far as, the science and essence of cocoa butter, because they were using Queen Helene cocoa butter. They weren't using Palmer's. They was using that Queen Helene, which don't do nothing, at least for us.
I still got a Queen Helene bottle.
Because it's never fucking empty. You can't.
I still got it. And then I used to put baby oil in mine too.
Well, because you had to, because you were still dry.
But yeah, I still have it. It's the same one that I probably had from when me and Larry lived in our apartment 5 years ago.
Exactly.
And it's like water. But I still have it. I don't use it, but I do
water.
have it.
It's water, and that's why you still be ashy.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, it serves its purpose. But I'm just give me all the cocoa butter stuff. I'm really into the Palmer's cocoa butter right now. I'm just it smells amazing.
You walk around smelling like cake
all day. Just smell me. What else did I do to make myself happy? Oh, girl, I got henna eyebrows. That's what I did to make myself happy. And it was amazing. I love it. It's supposed to be good for 2 weeks. Mine's really only good for 1 week. Because I already washed it off. But if I were to keep it up, I would be able to fill in my eyebrow. I don't know how to do that. So I would be able to do it just because it's still a little tinted and stuff. But I did that, and I will be doing that. That's a $35 investment into myself every 2 weeks. I'm going to keep that up.
All right.
I really liked it. Did you see the pictures I posted?
Mm-hmm.
Girl, eyebrows was boom, and I was ready to be yes. I was giving eyebrows everywhere, just
You see it
everywhere.
I'm inquisitive. You see
the eyebrows. I was busting the rock everywhere, just hey, eyebrow. But yeah, so what's got your head in the clouds?
Y'all treat people with kindness.
What been going on with you? Every week it's always niggas be nigging. That's
they do.
It. Every week, every day, every minute, every hour.
When does it stop though? I want you to tell me.
Where you be at when these niggas be nigging?
In my skin.
Is it a regular place that you're at where these niggas be
in my skin? No, it's the world. They just do it. And they gonna forever to do it because they're just gonna forever do it. But no, nobody made me mad or anything. It's not anything like that. It's just there was a particular situation. You just need to be mindful of the way you treat people. Because You just need to be mindful.
And I'm saying, oh, because I know what you're talking about. Oh.
You just need to be mindful of the way you treat people. And not in a sense of where, like, how you were little and, like, your mama or your granny would say, hey, because you never know, you talk about burning bridges or whatever. It's not necessarily just about that or how it might be able to benefit you in the future. It should
We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. We're back.
really be more about you just not being an asshole. Now, things happen and you may have to have an exchange of words or something like that or defend yourself. That's different.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, just blatantly, being wild and feral out here for no reason to people that you technically hadn't even met. Like, you're being weird. You don't know. This world is really small. I'm not even going to say, like, this town and this state is small. But this world, it really is small. You don't know who you're going to be in a room with and having to share space with.
Right.
So you do kind of need to just be mindful. That's all. Mm-hmm. That's all, because you might end up in the same room with somebody and you might need something from
you. Be
them.
like, wait a minute, ain't that? Mm-hmm. That's who that is.
And I know it too. Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna speak. I'm gonna be cordial.
Actually, no, I'm not going to. But
I mean, if you're right there next to me, I'm not gonna go on my way.
Yeah.
But if you like right here, hey, how you doing today? Just fine. Keep right on moving to the beverages.
Don't break stride.
To the continental breakfast.
Don't break stride. Mm-hmm. Just keep going.
Yeah.
But you just never know, and it doesn't matter what position you're in, because people sometimes get in these certain positions and they get certain titles or whatever, and lest we forget we are all humans.
Right.
Like, don't do that. Like, and I know we all fuck up, because we're people. We gonna fuck up, but, like, just do your best and be mindful, because you never fucking know. Yeah.
Well, what has my head in the clouds is my brother. I have a brother that I have never met before. We've talked on the phone.
Wait, what?
Mm-hmm. I have a brother that I've never met before. He's 5 years younger than me, and we have made plans to meet each other this week.
How you feel about that?
I'm so excited.
I'm excited for you.
I'm so happy. I may cry when I see him.
You probably will.
Like, I mean, my dad got a bunch of kids. My dad wanted none of our lives. He's 5 years younger than me, and we never, and like at my dad's funeral, his mom didn't bring him, so that would have been my first time.
So you knew he existed, but you just didn't know.
I knew about all my siblings. We just hadn't met, and we could have met when we were younger, because his mom is from a small town down the highway, down the interstate or whatever. Maybe like, how far is that away from here? 45 minutes?
Yeah, about.
No more than an hour away from here, from Monroe. My dad was lying. He was making it to, he did not want her and my mom to talk, because if they talk, they'll be able. Well, no, there wasn't no overlapping between them.
What?
Because my brother's 5 years younger than me.
Right.
But you can't. Oh, I can't do for you because I'm doing for the other. But you probably,
but you're really not doing for nobody.
Exactly. So if they would have talked, then like the lies would have came out.
Right.
So he was lying to her, acting like my mom would do something to my brother. And that ain't my mama. That is not my mom. And my mom
would never.
No. And then also, like, my brother is 5 years younger than me. So like, when my dad broke off the engagement with my mama when she was 8 months pregnant with me and all that, and left and then came back 3 months, like she was done, like bitter towards another chick you with. No, because we've been done. You know what I'm saying? Like, right. She but yeah, she's told me in the past, like, like she would have, and I didn't know that until I was grown. Like, she probably told me that like within the past couple years. Like, my mom didn't talk. She told me appropriate age truths. She never sugarcoated anything, but she told me age-appropriate truths and things like that. I came to my own conclusion about my dad. It wasn't nothing she said.
Y'all with kids and stuff, and people who are necessarily not doing what they're supposed to do, be mindful of how you speak about the other parent.
Mm-hmm. Like, she never talked bad. Like,
be mindful how you speak about them in front of the kids. I'll say, you talk shit with your friends.
Right.
What they can't hear.
I had to take him to my friend about that before.
They really might not be shit. They probably ain't shit, and that's fine. But your baby don't need to hear those exact words.
They'll come to their own conclusion, and like I did, like I said, she told me age appropriate truths. She always made sure, like with my younger siblings, you normally hear me talk about them, my youngest brother and my younger sister. like she taught me to love them because like it was easy for me to be like, oh well, my dad probably loves them more because he's with them. And mom was like, no, he wasn't. You know what I'm saying?
Just so you know.
No, like it's easy to bond with children, and they were little kids when him and their mom divorced, and he ended up, and my stepmom was saying to me years later, like a lot of the things that he was doing with their daughter was reminiscent of how he was with me. So she was kind of she was told some lies too, made to believe some things too, or whatever about some situations and stuff. But anyway, all of that to say, my younger brother and I had never met. There could have been an opportunity, but and then like I'm from Shreveport. Shreveport's like an hour and a half away from Monroe, and the place I'm talking about is like an hour away. So like it could have happened. But anyway, that's that. He didn't come to my wedding, which is fine. I'm not mad about that. But I'm just happy this came. The only reason why he's coming out is because his grandmother passed away, so they're coming down here for that. And so he was like, yeah, he texted me today. Like I knew he was coming, but I forgot. And today's Sunday. So like I forgot. And so he texted me like, is Tuesday a good day to meet up? And I was like, oh yeah, Tuesday. I was like, oh, he's supposed to be here. Like not that I forgot he was coming, just like coming now,
Mm-hmm.
So I'm super excited. That's what's got my head in the clouds. And I don't know what I'm gonna do. And we were texting each other and talking to each other. Well, yeah. I mean, it's gonna be all good. It's gonna be all good. But we were texting and stuff this weekend, and he texted me something like, I feel like you and I are gonna have a really. And I used to always get on to him. Like I called him when I was pregnant. I was like, hey, why I ain't been hearing from you? I be calling you. I message you. You'll never call me back. I don't need that. And he was just like, really? You just gonna call me first thing in the morning, like telling me off? Yeah. Like, yeah. That's what I do. I don't appreciate that because I ain't never do nothing to you. So when I call you, I need you to answer the phone. But
I think,
and we didn't talk often because we didn't grow up together. But like the random one time we do reach out, like answer the phone, and it's all good. But it was just like, nigga, like answer the fucking phone, like
everybody's dynamic might be a little bit different.
Oh, it's for sure. But he when we were texting though, he was like, I feel like you and I are gonna have a really strong bond. And I was like, well, in my opinion, we already do. Like in my mind, I have a strong bond with my siblings. Like we didn't grow up together. I had to do reaching out to them because I was the oldest and my mom taught me about that because she was like, one day you don't want them to call you and have the conversation with you that you had with your dad. Like you knew about me. How come you didn't reach out to me? And she's like, you don't want that.
I'm the youngest. And
but I did. Like I reached out to them. I called them one day, like the two younger ones, when they were old enough to call, there was a voicemail on my message on our voice answer machine. Girl, I can't even talk right.
Mm-hmm.
Answer machine, and they were singing happy birthday to me. They were little kids, but my mom was like, see, like you were calling them all these years when they were young. They can't pick up the phone and call you. They can't talk or they don't know your number. You know what I'm saying?
It's also different when everybody's...
You have to plant that seed, but
It's different when everybody's an adult. Like I was the youngest, but I reached out. I was the youngest, like by a lot. Like we're really far apart. Like over a decade. Like we're really far apart. And like that side of the family, not just like uncles and aunts and people I didn't know, because we're really far apart in age. My biological father, like he's very much significantly older than my mother. Apparently she had a type. But yeah,
she like seasoned.
Yeah.
Hella blackened.
Right. She's but yeah, like so that side of the family knew I existed, but I'm little. Like nobody reached out. Nobody did. So people have died and all kinds of stuff. People I've never got to meet and things like that. And I'm like trying to, he has since passed and stuff. And I'm like, oh, who's this? Oh, well, I'm your cousin such and such or such or such and such. Or, some people didn't know about me, but a lot of people did, and they never, I don't think, made any attempts. At least I never knew about them. I'll say that.
I say that with my nieces, with my brother, with my mom. I say that about them. Like, I don't want them to be like, "Well, how come Auntie never reached out to me?"
Right. I'm glad that you're doing that. As
like I do what I can.
Because somebody who experienced it, I'm glad that you are doing that, because it's like Man, I'm like decades younger than y'all. Like I don't fucking know, but y'all knew, and
Right.
nobody made any efforts.
And if they ever come to me and be like, how come you didn't try? Girl, let me show you where I mailed letters. And it's, like, I want there to be proof that I did what I could
right
to establish a relationship with you. It wasn't because I didn't want to see you. I didn't love you. I did. It just, things were this way. But, like, they going to know. Even if, like, for instance, my youngest niece, Imani, if I don't ever see her again, like, if she ever listens to my podcast, she going to hear the fact that I talk about her all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, you were on the forefront of my mind. Like, you're going to know.
Right. It's not because there's anything weird, or it's not because the efforts weren't made.
Right.
And that's good to know. Sometimes things don't work out, but there's a difference between things not working out and like people just not fucking trying. So, like, just saying. So kudos to you.
Yeah, but I'm excited. I'm so excited to see. And it's crazy because my baby brother is 30. How old am I? He's 30. He's 5 years younger than me. But it's like they're my babies, but they're grown. And then it's like they're my little siblings and my little brothers and sisters, but it's like we didn't grow up together. So it's like, you didn't really have somebody being a big sister to you. So it's like I don't ever want to like well, shit, I don't give a fuck. I'm your sister, and I'm gonna say it. I don't care if we only been in the same room one time in our entire lives. I'm gonna be big sister. I'm gonna be like, that ain't your friend. She a hoe. I don't think you should take that job. Strap it up. I don't care. I'm gonna do that. So whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, I just had to talk myself out of that. That's how that process goes. Anyway, so let's get to the topic today. Two main things that I do want to hit on. Okay, one, I need a nanny. Like when I make a vision board, I never was a vision board person, but I do see how they can help and stuff. But I'm gonna make one for each thing in my life. So one for the pod, one for work, one for whatever my focus is on. But as far as just like my daily home life, I'm gonna have a nanny on my vision board and like a cleaning person. Hiccups, my bad, y'all. But a nanny, because like my mom was here and she stayed longer than just the weekend. She stayed like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And so I was getting ready for work and I was like, well, I was going to take in each day. Like we didn't know if she was staying, because she'd be like, like, oh, I'm going to leave today. And they'd be like, oh, I don't feel like leaving. I think I'm going to stay till tomorrow. I don't care, Mom. You can stay as long as you want to. But it was that type of thing. So each day I get up thinking my mom is going to leave. So I'm just like, well, Mom, do you mind taking Zipporah to daycare because it's on her way out? That'll give them more time to hang out with each other in the morning time and everything. And so she was like, yeah, but each day she'll call and be like, yeah, we're at Waffle House. I'm going to stay. And then the next day, you know what? We're at McDonald's. I'm going to stay, But anyway, all that to say, I didn't have to take Zipporah to daycare. Like the first day I got up and I got her dressed and everything. And I went and asked my mom, like, Mom, can you take her to daycare? Like, you want to do that? Because I didn't think about it until that moment. So she was already dressed. But still, I didn't have to take her to daycare. Well, then, like, the next day, I was like, okay, so you're staying. Well, whenever you leave to go back home, but she didn't go back home. But I was like, whenever you leave to go back home, I already have her clothes laid out. I gave her some cereal just to tide her over because they're going to hang out in the bed for a little while and watch Minnie Mouse or whatever, But I didn't have to get her dressed. I already cleaned her nose, changed her diaper type thing. But, like, so all she had to do was get her dressed and stuff. But like I didn't have to rush home to pick her. I mean, I didn't have to go across town to pick her up from daycare. I could just come straight home. Like I had no stress. Like my morning times are stressful and they're getting better now because every day is a new day and each week I'm trying something new. But they're very stressful for me getting me together and her. Even if I have everything laid out, and just ready to go, it's still stressor for me. And with my mom being here, I was like, dang, like if I had somebody here to like just do daycare drop off or school pickup or whatever, like that would just relieve so much stress for me and give me time. And I was just like, I need this in my life. I need to do whatever the hell I need to do to be able to pay for a nanny, because like it was just shit like that shouldn't be a luxury. And then it's like, I know sometimes like even with the cleaning person, like you know, if you heard of somebody saying they got like a cleaning service or something to come to their house, it's just like, really? Oh, you rich or you
I have
bougie?
had cleaning
It's like,
services come
but
to
it's
my
like,
house to clean, and actually, it was this apartment twice.
but I mean, like, but when somebody said it before, it's just like, really?
No, that's like
why do you feel like that's like? Why do people feel like it is a luxury? It's an expense. I'll say that.
Yeah,
it's an expense. But that was always seen as like a rich person thing, like a luxury thing, or like a white people's thing. And no, it doesn't. It doesn't. But that's kind of like how it was viewed sometimes. And even the same thing, like with having a nanny, like you need somebody to take care of your kids. You can't do this. You know what I'm saying? But
I definitely, whenever I do, if I should go down that path, yeah, I need help. I'm gonna need some help. Somebody's gonna help me because I'm not doing this by myself. I don't care. I'm not even gonna set myself up like that.
Girl,
like to act like I'm just gonna, what? No, I've seen it. Night nurse. Yes.
All right, that wraps up part 1. Come back for part 2 next week. Follow the podcast at A Daydreamers Podcast on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. You can find me, Erin, at Love Erin AD everywhere, including Flickr and Pinterest. And find K'Shana everywhere at KHD Studios and on her website at khdstudios.com. Leave us a 5-star review so that everyone will know how fabulous we are. Bye.